All right, good morning there to you. Here's a look at the latest track still from Tropical Storm Nicole. Now, we do have a brand new advisory that just came in 11:55 this morning, so we could start to see these if any changes are made, but it is still a very strong tropical system, 985 millibars, so it's continuing to strengthen. It is moving over the Bahamas, eventually becoming a Category 1 hurricane. Right now, we're at winds sustained at 70 miles per hour. For it to be a Category 1, winds need to be up to 75 miles per hour. Then it is going to be making landfall. If you notice, the size of the track is starting to narrow in, so we're starting to get a better specific area of where we are going to see this making landfall. And then by Thursday, we're still going to be feeling the effects, even though it is going to be on land. And then by Thursday night, that is when we are going to start to see much better conditions here across the area. Conditions have been deteriorating all morning long. There's a look, Boca Raton, big waves out there, seas starting to come up. We're seeing seas, waves, flooding already along our beaches, and we are going to continue to see that. And whenever we do have a landfalling system, we're going to be dealing with the effects of storm surge. So we're predicting anywhere between 3 to 5 foot storm surge along the Treasure Coast. That also includes northern Palm Beach County, so along the Jupiter Inlet, Jupiter Island, the Lighthouse, we could see some significant damage, even Juno Beach Pier. And then from the West Palm area all the way as far south to South County, Boca Raton, anywhere between 1 to 3 foot storm surge. So that's going to be water in addition to coming on shore when the system does move over land. Now, we've already seen tropical storm force winds up to 58 miles per hour in Seawalls Point, St. Lucie, Martin, or rather Lake Worth, 51 mile per hour winds, and then Juno Beach Pier at 49 miles per hour. So here's our system, still about over 100 miles to our east, and it's going to continue to wrap around with those heavy rain bands of rain. Right now, we're still seeing a little bit of a break, but we do have some big bands coming in later on this afternoon, and that's going to continue to deteriorate our conditions here across South Florida and the Treasure Coast. So let's get you a look at the radar, where we're seeing some moderate to heavy rain flow coming in, some very heavy rain now entering towards Broward County, moving southward. So there we go, one big bulk of moisture there off the coast of Boynton Beach, heading towards Delray. And then as we get another look, we do have a couple showers just to the east of Palm Beach Gardens. And now these are not producing lightning, they're not thunderstorms, but they are producing some pretty gusty winds. So we are going to be dealing with the occasional strong wind gusts at times, of course, when the system gets closer to land, tropical storm force winds and even hurricane force winds possible for the Treasure Coast. And from Lake Worth down to Delray, some heavy rain moving on shore. As I mentioned, some very heavy rain, though, still for southern portions of Broward County. So let me put this into motion there on Future Track. We do have heavy rain bands moving in, and then we have the bulk of the storm moving across the area. So after 10 o'clock, it's going to be very bad on the roads. That's when you're going to want to hunker down inside your house. We also have the opportunity to see a few isolated spin-up tornadoes as the system moves on shore. I'm going to send things on over to meteorologist Vanessa Vinette, who's also in studio, and then we'll also be back after this break.